Hey, what's up everyone? Danny Lina back with another video. Today we are going to be comparing two really amazing microphones. So we have this guy right here, which is the Lauten LS-208. So the LS-208 is a really interesting and unique microphone. It's designed to perform like a dynamic mic, but give you the sound of a condenser where it picks up all the detail, but it's designed to be used really close to your mouth like a dynamic, so you get a really good signal to noise ratio. It doesn't pick up as much background sound or room reverb or anything else, since it's designed to be used really close. So we're going to be comparing this to another microphone, which is the Lauten Clarion, which is just a very clear, very clean sounding microphone. This thing has a great sound. So this is the way the Clarion sounds. Let me know in the comments, which one do you like better? Do you like the Clarion or do you like the LS-208? Now, the LS-208 is definitely probably going to be your better choice if you're recording in a non-treated room. But if you're in a sound booth or something like that, I think this Clarion sounds phenomenal. This is just a really, really nice sounding microphone. Now, remember, the room is probably the most important thing if you're recording. A $10,000 microphone will sound terrible in a bad room, to where a $100 microphone will sound really nice in a good room. So your room is always the most important thing on getting a good clean recording. Now, I do have a fan running in the background that you can probably hear, which will probably help you decide which one's actually better at getting rid of background noise. But I'm pretty sure I got these volume matched to where they're around the same level. So let me know if you can hear the fan running in the background on one of these more than the other. Technically, this one you should notice the fan less because it's closer to my mouth, and I'm getting a much better signal to noise ratio. I don't think you're going to notice it too much on either one because it's kind of running lightly in the background. It's not really cranked up or anything, but it's probably loud enough to where you can hear it in both recordings. But my guess is you're going to hear it less on this microphone. But this is just a really quick comparison between the two mics so you guys can get a good idea of which one you like the sound of better. So let's switch back to the Clarion really quick. Alright, and now we are back on the Lauten Clarion. I think both of these microphones sound amazing. They both perform well for their price point. I mean, microphones that sound this good normally cost, more than this. There's a lot of microphones that are more expensive than this that actually don't sound as good. And I can only think of one other microphone that's on par with this. That's around $350, which is the SE Electronics SE4100. It sounds very similar to this for $350, but that's about the only less expensive microphone I can think of that can compete with this is the SE Electronics 4100. But this thing just sounds really clean, really clear, and really nice. But let's go switch back to the LS-208. Now, when it comes to this microphone right here, I would say this is kind of made to compete against something like the SM7B, right? This is made to compete against your dynamic broadcast microphones, and I think it does an excellent job. This microphone does have several switches to, change how much low end or high end. Like you can cut off some of the high end if you want, or you can cut off some of the bass if you want. So you can kind of get the type of sound you want out of this. Right now, I got this in what I would say the standard mode, where we just have the bass on flat, and we do have the treble rolled off just a little bit because this microphone does get pretty bright. Let me go ahead and flip the switch and put this in flat mode. Alright, so now this microphone is 100% in flat mode, where it's got equal amounts of bass and treble. It's basically the flattest frequency. I don't know if you can call it flat because there's probably a lot more high end, but this is the wide open, I don't know what you call it, the wide open frequency. This is the way the microphone sounds when you don't have any of the switches engaged and you just have it on the regular mode, I guess you would say. Anyways, so this is how it sounds. Let's switch back to the Clarion one last time. Let's finish up the video with the Clarion then. Alright, so we are back on the Lauten Clarion to finish up this video again. Let me know which one you like in the comments. I will put some links in the video's description where you can get both of these microphones if you're interested. I mean, I think these microphones are awesome. They are two of my favorite microphones out there. So if you're recording in a good room, this is something to look at. If you're recording in a bad room but you want a condenser sound, check out the LS-208. It performs way above its price range in my opinion. And you know, if your voice is really high pitched, you can always flip the switch on there and tone that down. So it's good for people with, you know, darker voices because it's got a lot of high end on the flat section. And it's good for people with high pitched voices because you can flip the switch and cut off the treble, and then you can flip it again and cut off even more. I mean, to me, it starts to sound too dark when you cut it off too much, but you know, it's a killer microphone, and so is this guy right here. So there is our comparison. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like this, don't forget to like and subscribe. Set them notifications to all, and YouTube will notify you when we make more videos and microphone comparisons. And my God, I just can't talk today. I'm terrible at this. Anyways, thank you for watching. You guys and gals are amazing. I will put links to both of these microphones in the video's description and the pinned comment. That way, if you're interested in picking one of these up, you know where to find one. So thank you so much. Catch you guys later. Hope you enjoyed the video, and we will catch you next time. See ya.